So you'll notice here, this woman is active and firing spells. I found a few things in this area by just exploring. I managed to get... Oh, there's that red guy. So this kind of sucks coming up. Remember this room with the golems in it that were frozen? Now they're not frozen. And if we kill anything, the golems come alive. And the golems are pointless to kill. They're very strong. They're very resilient. One of them gave me an effigy. One of them gave me a twinkling titanite. So they've kind of got weird drops as well. But that's a room you pretty much want to run past every time now. Which is going to be what I'm going to do with most of these rooms. Like this, see those golems? They're stood around the chest that has that sword I showed you, that curved great sword. This is a room that has nothing in it except for a couple of secrets and him. So one of the secrets is back here, which is this. And you'll notice once you press it, you can drop down to a place. So what we'll do is we'll wait for the AI to leash. I can hear lots of stuff here. We'll kill this guy. Is this a 2-hit? It is. I should really do that move instead of messing about, because the transition between R1s and R2s, especially if you try and do R2 to R1, it just doesn't work on this game so well. Hearing a lot of noises though, but what does this guy have to say? Is there anything in here? Just a big room. I need you, brother. You wannabe rip-off Ruin Sentinel man? So I think there's only 3 mirrors, so we now have enough mirrors to maybe cease that fight. Yeah, the noises you hear in this place is really confusing because you can't see anything that looks like it belongs to the noise. Maybe it's up here. Didn't actually think that this was going anywhere. Ah, this is going to link to something. Oh, this is where after Ava. Ah, interesting. So it all kind of links up. Well, we might as well have a see what that boss fight's like now. Now we've got some of these people freed. I also found a coffin. And I've heard about this coffin. So I didn't ride in it because we'll ride in that together. But I believe it leads to the challenge path. Because I was reading a comment of somebody saying they took a coffin to a tundra and got attacked by crazy horse demons. Which sounds interesting, if not slightly terrifying. But we'll see how this goes. Because wasn't there like 4 or 5 thrones? So maybe there's more of these men. Because if you look... Yeah, it looks like there's one more. I bet it's probably in that frozen place, in that plane. We'll see what these guys do anyway, now we've got a little army on our hands. This is a bit more like it, fellas. So there is only three mirrors. Here he comes. Straight for me, obviously. Oh wow! I thought it'd give me an extra hit and it really didn't. That counter hit damage is painful. Come on boys. Trying to kill me. Can't let him kill me. Hi mate. Whoa, dude's got... I did not mean to do that at all, but whatever. It's nice to see they still do big damage. got more life? I was hoping they'd freeze the fucking windows a little bit sooner than this. Because I don't think this is very fun. I think it's probably an interesting idea, but I won't know what to do here because it's just dumb. I'm getting bummed. What the fuck? Yeah, I think they've got more life. Yeah, these people are useless. Absolutely just inept. That's what I'll never get about these games. Like, the red phantoms are some of the most lethal enemies in the games, yet your phantoms are the dumbest fucking biscuits you could find. Like, straight up. Oh, kill him. Wow, that's a counter hit and a half. Well, there goes another one. Jesus Christ. I literally can't think of something that suits this game less than what is happening. Because it's not a fast game. I keep getting them Lois souls and I don't know what they do. I wish I did. Just kind of don't. So that's all of the windows frozen. It makes me wonder, does the boss still have his two friends? Still alive. Like that just then, if you could respond quick enough after attacks, which you can't. They can, you can't. Oh wow, we got their armor. It's not all Lois souls then, apparently. Fuck off! Perfect block into combustion. Because feasibly, he shouldn't have friends. It should just be us versus him now. And I think it is. It is just us. Oh wow, he delayed it. This is bad. Fucking just combos you. It's not so tough, that guy. It's just multiple speed dashes, which Alon had. And the notion of the only safe time to heal around him is after he's attacked and you're on his back, probably. But to get to him every time, we have to do this shit. Like, that's a fucking fun idea. Why couldn't that have been the room before? You know, you could do that big bullshit fight, it could make a fog door, and then you could go through the fog door and fight him. Why do we have to keep doing this nonsense? They've literally taken the before part and the fight of the Alon fight and squeezed it together. I can't believe running counts as counter damage. What the fuck is that? Come on, fellas. It's a fucking boring ass game. Something spawning. There's a battlefield in a game called Zone of the Enders 2. It's one of the most amazing parts of that game, minus the rough frame rate. And it suits the game because it empowers you. The enemies on that battlefield die in one hit, even on extreme, which is the hardest difficulty, and a difficulty that makes this game look like a joke. Here we have Dark Souls doing a battlefield, and they just fuck it up. Like, it fucks everything up. It's shitty lock-on, it's shitty drop rates, it's shitty tracking, it's shitty fucking AI, like, everything about it. Like, I'm kind of glad this is last DLC, because every time I come back there's something that annoys me so much I don't want to play it. Wow, that was lucky. Like, it's not the spirit of these games to have moments like this. Because it doesn't... This is not what the combat was designed to do. Especially on this game. Like, this would be much easier to do on Dark Souls 1, but then everything would be, because Dark Souls 1 works. It's got a good roll. It's got an even better roll if you know how to get it. Which is obviously not a trick, it's just knowledge. I wonder how good the smoky roll will be. But there's a very good reason why you don't fight a million dudes before a boss fight. In the boss fight. Because it fucking sucks. I wonder what these Lost Souls are doing. I hope they're doing something good. Could do with them doing something good. Stamina. Once again, further proving that this should not be in the game. Like, good luck for those people who stop at 20 stamina. Can you imagine trying to do shit like this? 50 fucking dudes banging on you. Oh, nice. Clothing. Nearly got 2-piece then. Ah. Look, you try and stay a little longer than you should, and you're literally dancing with death. I am looking forward to my walkthrough though, because the walkthrough's on a difficulty that's manageable. This is just dumb. That's one of the reasons why you don't see too many people challenge running this game, because it's just not as tightly put together. It just ends. Like I was thinking the other day when it comes to the Phantoms, the new game scaling could be tweaked. It could be made so that it's really interesting, but it never is. And this is not Dark Souls 2's fault, this is a Soul series problem, because they've always kind of just had it be that one thing. You know, Demon Souls was the same, Dark Souls was the same, and then I think this one is worse. But it might just be because the stuff they have you doing, it makes it a lot more noticeable. So it might not necessarily be the game, it might just be the situations that you find yourself in. Ooh. Like this. Can't beat out a great axe, eh? Shit, I thought he was going to do that weird gangly one and he didn't. But it's funny that we're doing this because I just recorded a Rodan fight, which I hate that word. It's Rodin, for fuck's sake. Learn to spell, Japan. Yeah, everybody pronounces it Rodan, like there's an A when there isn't. But that fight is probably the hardest in Bayonetta for reasons it shouldn't really. But it's still amazing, because it's a good fight. I have problems with it, because every time you die, you have to go back to the shop and pick the fucking ticket again, and then watch a loading screen before you can fight him and skip a cutscene. And like, why is it not just continue, yes, back in fight? You know, we've been doing this for many years, it's not difficult, how the hell is this not thought of? So it's one of those things where when I do my backseat game dev, which Bayonetta's on that list, that is one of the things that's going to be fixed. That is one of the things I would fix, because it's stupid. You know, the challenge of a fight is not the bullshit before it. You know, it's not the loading screen you have to have the patience to sit through. It's the fight. And the Rodin fight, or the Rodan fight, is one that is a lesser encounter because of the bullshit you have to sit through. That being said, as I said, it's a really good fight. And it's really, really hard. But it's hard in a game where you are just as capable as the enemy you're fighting, even more so. And whenever I come back to a Souls game, that's not how these games are. That's not how they've ever been. You are never as capable as the enemies that you're fighting. You literally just have certain aspects that you do better, or you do well, that you have to use to scrape a victory. And that was one of the things that drew me to the games. You know, this notion of being inferior, yet using skill to overcome. And then Dark Souls 2 happened. And then they got rid of poise. Oh no, sorry. They kept poise, they just broke it. And stuff like that. Oh wow! I thought it was combustion, it was flame whip. Are you having fun though, guys? Is this what you pay for?